name is Bumi Abwaba, and I'm your crystal host for the evening. And I'm really glad to be back on air and spreading the crystal love, so to speak. As I've said before, crystals have played a vital part in my life for all different things, mental, emotional, physical, just everything to keep me balanced so that I can go with the flow in life. I can get things done and I can live in joy. And I just think it's important for everyone to realize that, we can use crystals, the mineral kingdom, to help us. And today I was just thinking about how much laughter I've had in my life, how laughter is such a good energy, especially when you're stressed, especially when life is throwing curveballs at you, you're feeling challenged on all fronts, whether it's home life or romance or work. There's times when life gets very serious, and it's really good to be able to have that ability to laugh. It saved the day for me for many a time over the years. When I was going through my difficult times in 2008, I eventually found the funny side of things, the lighter side of things, the humorous side. And I've been very lucky because, my family are kind of a funny bunch. We always have a laugh about something, the most macabre things as well. And so for me, your humour has, saved my baking a lot of time, and it's shifted. And I tend to find that, when I do have a laugh, I start to live in joy. It kind of gets rid of that negative energy, that serious energy. And when we're working hard, the joy starts to go, we're getting absorbed into things, and, we feel stressed. And then the light goes out, and and it's all a trudge, it's like, and it's important to get that balance. It's good to be serious and be working and doing all the things we need to do in life, but we also need that lovely light energy, that bit that puts us into a better perspective. We can look at things from a higher level, and that's a higher vibration. So laughter brings joy. Joy is a vibration which is high, which brings all the good things to you. It's an energy that brings the law of attraction to you. The law of attraction is based on joy. Joy is something that many of us think, oh, we only achieve it if certain things happen. We can actually manifest our own joy just in the day, doing ordinary things. And so for me, laughter is one of those things that just shake that low energy and get us into a high vibration. So there's so many different ways of finding laughter in things. And you can go to a movie. I hang out with some of my friends sometimes, and we just have to laugh. There's two of my friends who are just hilarious. My sister's so funny. My family are funny. I just need to pick up the phone and I have a good old giggle, and things feel better. It's a really good medicine for the soul. But when you're finding it difficult, and you're not in that space, and you're finding it very hard to find joy, very hard to laugh about, and I know there's many situations where it is difficult, to be able to help you, I think crystals are the most amazing, amazing, amazing tools to work with to help you sort of shift your energy into that feeling of joy. Three crystals I love. One is rose quartz. Rose quartz is a stone of conditional love, unconditional love. It helps you accept yourself for who you are in the circumstance. It also helps you to accept the circumstance that you're in, and accept people in that situation, other people in that situation. And that's a really great baseline for starting to lift your energies, because from that energy of acceptance, that you get rid of frustration, you get rid of anger, you get rid of resentment, jealousy. All those are low vibrations. All the low vibrations, you can't manifest anything apart from even more of the same. So it's a vicious circle. You get more of the same. I suppose we call it karma. So trying to lift that vibration with rose quartz. Rose quartz is the vibration of love. You know, that's all it is. So nothing can exist when there's rose quartz around. No, no hatred, no tensions can exist when you're surrounded by rose quartz. It's that energetic hug. So that's my first stone, and that's a very, very popular stone, especially for women. Then my next stone, which I think is absolutely adorable, is carnelian. It's a bright, most of them are bright orange stones. They can come in different hues, but carnelian is the energy stone. It's the energy booster. And when you're not joyful, you're probably very low in energy in general. So it's good to have carnelian. It helps you go with the flow. It helps the energy to flow through your system. So you're feeling really, really good. Makes you feel confident. Confident brings that energy of laughter, that energy of joy. It increases your self-esteem. But it also gets rid of those low energies such as anger, jealousy, resentment, hatred. All those energies that I said before are just so not beneficial to us when we're living a joyful life. So looking at carnelian is also brilliant. I love it, and it, as I said, it gives you lots of energy, and it just makes you feel really good, and you're in that space for laughter and for joy. Then the next one I like is called Crazy Lace Agate, and people call it the Happy Stone, or sometimes it's called Happy Lace. And it's the crazy pattern is very hypnotic when you look at it, but this stone actually brings the giggles. I've actually, I have a few of these stones, and every so often I'll just, I will try one, stick it in my pocket or down my bra, and I will, I'll see how it goes. And I do end up in fits of giggles with it anyway. That is a great stone to have to get a party going, for instance. You can have a vase of those in the middle of your living room to bring on conviviality, for people who probably don't know each other very well, who come to your party or come to your gathering. That's a great way to it's a great energy to have to bring everybody together. So have a look at Crazy Lace, but it really gets you looking at life in perspective. It's really grounds you. It really makes sense of everything around you, and then it lifts your vibration as well. So those are the three stones I would recommend. But as I said, it's so important. It's just as important to laugh as it's important to be serious. I've seen the happiest people with very, very little, and they're always laughing. And that really is kind of, for me, that's testimony to the energy of laughter. And as I said, crystals are here to help us. So if you're stuck, or if you're feeling it difficult to find that smile or that joy, take a look at those crystals that I've mentioned. They'll really, really help you in your day-to-day life. And I just want to say, I really enjoy being on the show. I hope you've enjoyed listening, and it's just a few little tips to help you on your way. So enjoy the rest of your Monday, everybody. God bless.